Good morning. I'm going to do a VR. Lost my coffee. For Jeff, Mint Outdoors. Cracking bloke. Always supported my channel. Watch videos, comments and that, and pictures and that on Facebook and my Mr. Scooty 1968 page. Thank you. So Jeff wants to see you make fire with Flint and steel kit. So that's my kit. In fact, I'll stop being lazy. Put this down. I might edit this, but probably won't. Hudson Bay tin. Beautiful little traditional tin, of course modern made now. Got option for solar lighting in the lid. It's starting to get a nice patina on it now, because every time I get it out you get a rub sweat and that on it off your hands. And it doesn't have that horrible shininess, it just gets nice patina in it. Char cloth. I carry pieces of jute twine that I cut up. I fluff that out and it takes brilliantly. So plenty of jute twine. Some amadou in there and a couple of small pieces of cramp balls, King Alfred cakes, just broken up. Nice chunk of Norfolk Flint. Might have to replace this actually because it's getting a bit dull. And my striker, which is a Viking replica. I've had this one a few years now. It's a nice size, it's a nice design. And I say it's a Viking replica from 800–900 AD. Shark Designs do a version of this. It's a little bit smaller, probably comes to about there, but a nice little striker. So I'll put links to Jeff's channel in the description box. I'll also put a link to Shark Designs Beaver Bushcraft in the box, because they do loads of different flint strikers and that, and flint and hole kits and pouches and things like that. So you want to see making fire. I've already prepped, taken a couple of bits of jute twine and I've fluffed it out, and there's some birch bark. It's just a very thin paper bark from the outside. I've just peeled some of that off. So it should be okay, there's no wind or anything. That's a nice piece of stick that down out of the way. Bring it in a bit. I'm just going to bring it down a bit. Should be okay. Just give this, make sure that I'll find a nice edge. If you haven't got one, make one. Should be okay. So just lay your char cloth on top. You do see a lot of people, they hold the flint flat. Just angle it up. Because don't forget, that flint is harder than that steel, so you're shaving that steel. It's not sparks from the flint, it's sparks from the steel. So let's give it a, is that in? Yeah. Good at last. You can see. That's in, put the flint down, put that down, place that in your tinder bundle, fold it around a bit. There you go. Don't take long. Use my tripod, don't set fire to that. Fire, flint and steel. I'll say this piece of flint's getting a bit dull now, so I think I'll go through my flint and replace that. It's had some use, that has. So I'll put a new piece in. So that's it. I'll just put this back on tripod. So that's it, that's my flint and steel kit. Get a bit of practice, it is pretty easy. I'll say that's quite a dull bit of flint. It did throw some sparks, but you got a nice sharp edge. I've gone from first strike to getting the flame. I timed myself at 9 seconds. I hope that's okay for you, Jeff. That's a kit that I normally have with me. Don't take up a lot of room. Yeah, if you get the right size striker and piece of flint, and you can make a kit in a 1 ounce tobacco tin, which go. So just slot it into your pocket. There's normally silver birch about, so I always carry pieces of jute twine about 3 inches long, 2 inches, 3 inches. You can bung a dozen pieces in, do that, there's like 6 fires, tend to use a couple of pieces to make a nest, and then put that into a bundle of grass, or as you saw there, birch bark. That would have gone on floor. Small twigs, you know, very small twigs would have gone onto it, and just build it up. It's very simple. My favourite way of lighting fires, even though I make fire steels, flint and steel is still my favourite. Great thing to learn. Everyone should have a kit. If you're into bushcraft, you should have a flint and steel kit, which is a great way of lighting fires. Not as sweaty as a bow drill and hand drill, not as easy as fire steel, but still pretty easy. You see, it don't take long. Normally do it quicker than that, but say a blunt piece of flint's no good, so that'll get changed over when I go back in. Right, check out Jeff's channel, as I said, link will be in the description box, along with Beaver Bushcraft if you need any flint and steel gear. Hope that's okay for you, Jeff. See you later, stay safe.